Hello, let's continue our Sudoku adventure with Sandwich Break by Emphyrio. So we have normal 6x6 Sudoku rules. That means in every row, every column, and every 2x3 box, we are placing the digits 1 to 6 exactly once each. These blue cells in the grid are minimum cells. So what those mean is that they are smaller than all of the adjacent cells around it. Not the diagonal ones, but the ones that are marked with these less than signs to remind you. So this is smaller than these three. This is smaller than all four of these. This is smaller than these three. All right. Well, excuse me. We also have these purple lines in the grid. These are called Renban lines. So digits on a line form a set of non-repeating consecutive digits, but in any order. So for this line, for example, we need to pick a consecutive set of 3 digits because it's 3 in length. So let's pick 2, 3, 4. You can pick 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6. But you got to pick one of them, and then that ends up on the line in some order. So 2, 3, 4 could end up 2, 3, 4, any order, right? The order doesn't matter. What matters is that when you take the digits on the line as a whole, they end up as a consecutive sequence. So what we can't do is 2, 3, 5, because 2, 3, 5 is not consecutive. You also can't repeat the digits, because if you repeat a digit, you're also not consecutive. All right. So those are the rules. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself. And I'm going to get started right now. All right, so this cell has to be smaller than all 3 around it, right? And all 3 around it also have to be different from each other because they share a box. So the biggest I could make these, if I want to make these as big as I possibly can, they'd be a 4, 5, 6 triple. In order to be less than the 4 that would inevitably be around it in that case, this has to be from 1, 2, 3. Now this one, we have to think a little bit. I think this could be a 5, 6 pair with another 5, 6 here. No, we can't. And it's because of the Renban. This would make this a 5, 6 pair. Let's make, I don't know, purple and green, right? This sees both purple and green. So actually this would need to be 3 distinct digits. Because yeah, this cell sees these 2, this cell sees these 2, and this cell sees these 2. Yeah. So again, 4, 5, 6. So this has to be from 1, 2, 3. And then this cell, it is at least smaller than this 4, 5, 6. This is also from 1, 2, 3. All right. Now what? 4 length Renbans are interesting in 6x6 because our options are 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 3, 4, 5, 6, which means 3 and 4 are always present, right? So these have a 3 and a 4 on them. Now this cell sees every single cell of this Renban, and it's got a 3 on it. So this actually can't be a 3. Same thing here. This sees the 3 that's on the Renban, so it can't be a 3. It sees it by Sudoku, not necessarily adjacent. Okay, what now? We need a 3 and 4 on here. We need a 3 and 4 on here. We need a 3 and 4 on here. So these are from 1, 2, 5, 6. This cell sees the entire Renban as well. So this is from 1, 2, 5, 6, but it needs to be bigger than the 1, 2, so it's not a 1. This cell the same. This is 2, 5, 6, same exact logic. Sees this Renban. Okay, what are we thinking here? This can't be 1. This can't be 1. Because of the minimum cell. These can't be 1s. Have to do with the 3, 4 placements. I'm not seeing it. I can't put a 1 on this Renban, can I? I can't put a 1 here on this Renban. No, maybe these 2 cells could be the same. Okay, then I can't put a 1 on these Renbans. These Renbans, these minimums see them. So if I try to put a 1 on the Renban anywhere, like let's say I try to put it here, I'd also need this to be a 2, 3. It would have to be 1, 2, 3, 4. That forces 1, 2, 3, 4 for the Renban. And wherever the 2 ends up, this will see it, right? And that's going to be true no matter where I put the 1. Because this cell sees the entire Renban. So if this Renban was 1, 2, 3, 4, this sees the entire 1, 2, 3, 4 quad, and that's bad. So this run band cannot have a 1 on it. It's from 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Same thing here. I don't know why I'm marking that. They're non-1. Now, can this be 1, 2, 3? I guess is the question I want to answer. Because if it can't be, then the 1 goes there, and that's we're off to the races at that point. That would make these 4, 5, 6. But I'm honestly not seeing a problem with that. In fact, that seems completely reasonable. Okay. What am I missing then? Is there a problem with 3, 4, 5, 6 for some reason? Not that I can tell. It would force this to be 2 and this to be 1. Does that 4, 5, 6, 2, 1? I don't know. That feels like quite a look ahead, and I'm not sure it even breaks. Thinking about where the 2 and the 1 would end up in this box. Huh. Does it have to do with this Renban having 3, 4 on it? 1, 2, 5, 6. I am missing something fundamental about this puzzle. How about some geometry? So let's call this green. Where does green go in this box? Well, it can't go in these 3 cells because the row, and it can't repeat in the Renban. So this is also green. I'm not going to bother filling 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on it. Oh, but because it's green, it can't be 1. And so 1 in this box ends up here in the fortress cell, in the minimum cell. So this cannot be 1. Okay, that feels like progress. So we have something similar, maybe? Why does this feel different? It's different because it is different. It's not the same, the box orientation. What can we do with green, though? This ended up a 1. So now we need to think about where 1 goes in this box. And again, it's not here. It's not here because of the row. So 1 ends up in one of these 2, making this a 1, 2, 3. That's why I couldn't figure out why it breaks. Okay, so this is 4, 5, 6. Now green is 4, 5, 6. That's worth marking. Let's see. So now 2 is on this Renban because it had 2 in this row is. No, 2 or 3 in this row is here. No, never mind. For some reason, I don't know why I thought that had to be 2. Whatever this cell is goes down here. We could give that a color. Let's give it a orange color. So orange is in one of these 2. So this is not orange, I guess. That doesn't matter. Okay, if this is 4, 5, 6, we could still have a 2 on here. Easily. I mean, this could be a 4. Ones are one. Did ones get limited? I mean, 1 and 2 can't go in these cells anymore. These are from 3, 4, 5, 6. So this can't be a 1. These can't be 1s. Maybe I'll think about this. These 2 cells go here. And that's enough to do it. Yeah. So whatever these 2 cells are, I'm just going to call them yellow for a brief moment. Yellow can't, the pair of yellow digits, right? Whatever digit pair they are, they can't repeat in the same column and they can't repeat on the same Renban. So both of them end up over here. Neither of them is a 1. So 1 in this box actually does end up in the minimum cell. So that's not a 1. So now in this row, we need a 1. Now the question is, can I put the 1? Okay, first of all, I can't put the 1 over here. Can I? No, I can. Ah, darn. Okay. Yeah, I thought about that before, and I thought I had a conclusion, then I didn't. And then, in fact, 1 in this box is in one of these 2. Sorry. Yeah, we eliminated it from these. In fact, it always has been one of these 2. So this has always been a. It's just not seeing things. 1, 2, 3, 4. This has always been a 1, 2, 3, 4. Making this a 5, 6 pair. Making this not 5, 6. Okay. What can we do with that? Well, this 2-3 is gonna be on this Renban, and it's certainly not in the same box. So these are the same digit. And the 5-6 ends up here, making that a 5-6, right? Or the box would tell us that. Okay. I feel like I'm seeing things really slowly today, but all right. 5-6. I need a 1 here for sure. And these are just from 1, 2, 3, 4, for what it's worth. There's a 5 or a 6 on this Renban, right? In this column, we need the other 5-6 to be somewhere. It's going to be here. So there's going to be a 5 on the Renban, meaning we could be 2, 3, 4, 5 still. I thought that might eliminate the 2, but it did not. But there could be a 6 on here, and then we could just have a 5 there. Could we? Yeah, we could. Oh, darn. I thought that might do something, but okay, what have we learned? 1 in this box is here. We're left with these rectangles of 1s. This could be a 2, as far as I can tell. Oh, this puzzle's holding on for sure. What do we do next? You know, this has to be smaller than both of these together. I'm not sure that matters. Is there more coloring that I should do? There's something I've proven about 6s, maybe, like forcing a 6 onto one of these Renbans. I don't see how. Three, 4, 2, 3. So if this was 3, 2, does that cause me any problems? It does make this an orange. Doesn't seem like a problem. I'm wondering if this can't be a 5. I don't know how much that matters. But yeah, if this was a 5, it removes both 5 and 6 from this. Yeah, okay. The real conclusion is because we eliminated 1, this needs a 3, 4, and 5 on it. So we're either going to be 2, 3, 4, 5 or 3, 4, 5, 6. So this can't be a 5 because there's always a 5 on this Renban. Same thing here. This always has a 5 on it, so that's not a 5. But I don't really see that doing anything of use. Right. This is the extreme digit that's missing from the Renban. So the combination of all of these makes a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 quad. So 1 through 6 in these 6 cells, because these two go here, right? And so the box is 1 through 6. So that's an interesting way of thinking about it. So these two cells, right? These two cells need to end up here because they're on the Renban somewhere. They're in this clump somewhere, and they're not in this part of the clump. So these are only from 4, 5, 6. These can't be 2 or 3. And that's a 4, 5, 6 triple. So this is not a 4. There is a 4 in one of these two for the column now. So this is not a 4 and this is not a 4. What do we do with this? This clump is also Yeah, this is kind of what I marked with orange. This is an orange along with this 4, 5, 6. I mean, if this is not orange or green, I could give it another color. I could give it purple. So this is an orange-purple pair, for what it's worth. Not sure if that's helpful. These are from 2, 3, 5, 6 only, but that's kind of known. It's going to have a 2, 3, and it's going to have a 5, 6. So if these cells have we have a 2, 3 pair here. Okay, that's even easier. I was going to say we have a virtual 2, 3 pair here, which may actually come in handy. But first of all, we do have this 2, 3 pair. So this is the 1 and this is the 4. That places the 1 here. So this is not a 4. So this is our 4. So that means this can't have a 5, 6 on it. It's from 4, 2, 3. All right, I don't think I need. This is not a 4. I said I don't think I need I don't need purple, I guess. I guess I don't need this. Let's just get rid of this. This is not a 4 now. In fact, we may be able to do more here. Yeah, the virtual 2, 3 kind of took care of itself. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 in this column. In fact, we have a 5, 6 pair in this column. So this is 2 and this is 3. These aren't 2s. Oopsie. These aren't 2s. This is a 2. These are not 2s. This is a 2 as well. We got, like, for each of these minimums, we got, like, the minimum that could go in there. So 2 looks up into here. 2 is not there. So 2's in one of these two cells. 3, 4 pair here means this isn't 3, 4. So this is definitely not a 2 anymore because this can't be 3. So the 2 goes there. This is not a 2. Still haven't really resolved this here, as far as I can tell. So 3 in one of these, just for posterity. So this can only be from 4, 5, 6. There's definitely a 5 on this Renban. Because we can't do 4, 6. What does that do for me? Not much. Well, it restricts 5 in this column, right? In fact, this is a 5, 6, but it can't be a 5 because it ruins the Renban. So that's a 6, that's a 5, that's a 4. This can't be a 4. This is our 5. This is our 6 and 5. That's a 6. That's a 4. That's 3 and 6. That's 5. That's 5. That's 6, 6 and 5. That's not a 4. That's a 3 and a 4 and a 2 and a 6. 2 and 3. We get a deep dude in the corner. 3 and 1 and 4. That's a 1. That's a 3. And we're done in 16 minutes. Yikes. Okay. Well, that seemed a bit on the difficult side. I'm not sure. What was the spot that, like, took me a while to find? I think it had something to do with this clump being 1 to 6, that realization, like thinking about it that way, especially this one, forcing these cells to be here. That felt important to me. Yeah, it felt like this puzzle needed quite a few deductions, and every single one I struggled with. So that's probably just it. I didn't notice ones were forced onto this Renban for a while, but even after that, like, it felt like a bit of a struggle. So interesting puzzle there, Emphyrio. Definitely on the harder side for sure. Let me know how you felt. I encourage giving feedback about the difficulty of these puzzles. We're always trying to stay kind of evergreen in the difficulty range, but there's always this pressure among the setters to increase the difficulty in order to stay interesting. Obviously 6x6s can get a lot more difficult than what we do in this series, but do let us know your honest feedback about the difficulty and where you think it stands and whether you think it's getting too difficult for a puzzle like this, or maybe I just struggled with it and no one else did, which is quite possible. So yeah, just let me know. And I just want your honest feedback. And of course, if you did enjoy this, then why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.